Hello, everybody, and welcome to the LAFCU Listen and Learn Christmas Special. We are so excited to have all of you here with us. I see your smiling faces and your Christmas spirit, and some of you are wearing your ugly Christmas sweaters. I love it. I am Kelly Swiger, and I'm here from LAFCU, and along with Sheila Scott of LAFCU and Jean Fellows of the Grand Ledge Area District Library, we will be walking you through tonight's program. So tonight's program, you will get to hear a couple music performances, you get to learn about reindeer, and you get to hear a special story read to you by Santa. Definitely stick around until the end of the program, where Santa will also be drawing 3 lucky winners for an e-gift card to Barnes & Noble, but you must be present at the time of the drawing in order for a chance to win. So more to come on that. A little bit about LAFCU Listen and Learn. We're super excited about this new program, which just started at the beginning of December. This is a program which highly encourages listening, learning, and reading in our community, and doing so in fun and interactive ways, just like we're doing tonight. So you will see many more events like this in the months to come in 2021. You can also reach out to our YouTube channel, where we have pre-recorded readings, as well as our direct reading phone line, where you can hear a pre-recorded reading. So more to come on that as well. So just to go over a few housekeeping rules before the program begins, please mute your lines. That will help us to hear everybody the best way we possibly can. And if you see that we're playing a video, if you can turn your video off temporarily while it's playing and then turn it right back on, that will help us to stream the video a lot better as well, with many people online at the same time. And so, and then as far as using the chat box to the right, we highly encourage you to chime in and comment if you like. If you have questions at all, please do so in that chat box, and we will be recording tonight's program. So tonight would not be possible without a huge group of people to make this possible, and we thank each and every one of you. A special thank you to the Grand Ledge Area District Library, to the DeWitt Community Singers, to Zachary Clark, to Rooftop Landing Reindeer Farm, and Santa. So without further ado, I'm going to pass things over to Jean, and she will talk to you a little bit and get this program started.
Yay! I'm Jean from the Grand Ledge Area District Library. Now at the library, you can send a letter to Santa, you can pick up some free reindeer food for Santa, and you can visit our website, gladdle.org, to register online for a free library card and join our warm winter readers. You can check out our physical and digital Christmas movies and books. Those are books like the one from Bookflix that Santa's going to read tonight. But first, here's Megan Heigl, the artistic director of the DeWitt Community Singers. Hi, Megan.
Hello. Thank you so much for having me here tonight. Again, my name is Megan Heigl. I'm the artistic director of the DeWitt Community Singers. We are a non-audition community choir. Anyone from the age of 12 to 102 is welcome to join us. We meet on Tuesday nights, and during this time we've been meeting virtually, and we're so excited to be able to present one of our pieces from our upcoming virtual holiday concert for you guys to sing along with. So please join us and sing along to "O Come, All Ye Faithful."
O come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. O come ye to
you, DeWitt Community Singers, for that beautiful music performance. I'm Sheila Scott from LAFCU, and up next we have LAFCU's very own Zachary Clark singing Silent Night.
Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. My name is Zachary Clark, and I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas, even in the midst of this pandemic that we're going through. Just hang in there, just remember the reason for the season. Merry Christmas.
So
Let's hear it for Zachary Clark. That's a great rendition of Silent Night. Beautiful. Yay. Great job. Next, I'd like to introduce some friends from up north in Clare, Michigan. So if you can help me get your reindeer antlers, I have mine on, but if you can take your 2 fingers and put them over your head, you can have antlers too. And turn on your listening ears. And I'd like to introduce you to Dave Aldrich from Rooftop Landing Reindeer Farm.
Welcome. You are at Rooftop Landing Reindeer Farm in Clare, Michigan. My name is Dave Aldrich, and we've been raising reindeer for about 30 years up here. And I'm going to introduce you to some of these critters. First thing you'll notice is Benny here. Benny has no antlers. That's because Benny is a breeding bull, and we take the antlers off the breeding bulls when they come into rut because they get quite ornery for a few weeks of the year. He's almost out of rut, but he's still a little cranky here. I'll introduce you to some of the others here. These are 3 babies right here. 3 of our babies this year. They're about 8 months old. You can see how small their antlers are. And this bigger one here is about 1.5 years old. His name is Kane. This guy with a green halter is Halo. And the little Pinto, the little brown and white reindeer, his name is Stormy. That's what we call a Pinto. It has Pinto markings like a horse. This is Sven, the bigger antlers. I'm sure most of you know who Sven is. We've been in a few movies. I want to try to show you the feed on these reindeer because they live around the Arctic Circle and they're on snow most of the year. So they have really large feet. Kind of hard. These not going to stand still for us. But they live where it's 50, 60 below zero. And you can see how thick that coat of hair is. This helps to keep them warm. Those hairs are all hollow, so it works like insulation. There's about 5,000 hairs per square inch on a reindeer. So this is Herb right here with the big white antlers. Herb's quite young. He's only 3 years old. Benny, let's stick his nose in again. This is Candy. Hey, Candy. Candy's just a young one. Now you can see they still have a little bit of velvet on some of them. When these antlers grow, they're covered in velvet, and that protects them from the bugs and the insects, so they can't get to that blood supply because those antlers are full of blood as they grow. The velvet keeps the bugs off, and then at the end of the summer those antlers will itch for a period of time, and they'll go to these big red brushes out here. I'll show you one of these brushes. They'll go to these brushes and rub that velvet off. So some of them still are in the process of cleaning their antlers up, and you'll see a little bit of blood on some of them. There's no pain involved because there's really no feeling left. It's just an itching sensation that makes them want to clean them off. Here's one of these alpacas. They're pretty nosy. We've always got some alpacas hanging around. We used to raise a lot of them back in the 90s. So I'm going to tell you, these reindeer are quite an intelligent animal. They're nothing like a white-tailed deer. They actually learn their names. They respond to simple voice commands. In the reindeer world, a female is a dominant animal. So the female runs the herd. They control everything. They protect the reindeer from the wolves, and native land, it's always a female. And there's always one dominant female. And on our farm, it's Angel here. So Angel kind of runs the show. That's why she's kind of the boss, and she's our most popular animal because, of course, everybody knows her from the Incredible Dr. Pole show. So she's kind of a favorite here. She gets a lot of, believe it or not, she gets a lot of phone calls and emails, text messages. This time of year, she's starting to get Christmas cards already. So we'll hang our Christmas cards up in the barn for her. She's been on TV quite a number of times, so that's why people are attracted to her. This is actually her young one from 3 years ago. His name is Gabriel. He looks just about like her. Same markings. So Benny here is, I'm going to show you his nose. You see those antlers where they come off. Doesn't hurt him when we take them off. It's pain-free. There's no feeling left when we take them off. So you can see the close-up of Halo's little antlers there. He's about 150 pounds already, 8 months old, so he's going to be a big boy. He'll probably top out at 350 when he grows up. He'll be a big boy. This is the first snow that these babies have seen because they were born in April, and there hasn't been a snowfall for them until today. So this is the first day they get a chance to see this snow. Later on this evening, they'll be out here running and jumping in it. They kind of run around the pastures in single file. They're a lot of fun to watch. So you can actually see our reindeer on cameras. We have live webcams out here. You can see them 24 hours a day. If you go to our website, rooftopreindeer.com, it tells all about the farm and a little about the reindeer. And you just scroll down, find the cameras, and you can watch them all you want. So we're glad you got to spend a little time with us today. And we hope you get a chance to catch them on camera or stop up here to Clare, Michigan and pet one and feed them if you want. You can even get your photos taken with reindeer and sometimes an alpaca. So this is Dave. And again, I want to thank you for joining us today. And we hope you all have a Merry Christmas. Thank you.
All right, a special thank you today for that awesome video of the reindeer. I hope you guys really enjoyed that. I know I did. Well, guess what? It's time to grab your blankets and get comfortable because coming up next, we have a very, very special guest all the way from the North Pole. He will be reading The Night Before Christmas. Please join me in giving a big, jolly welcome to Santa!
Where are we at here? Okay. The Night Before Christmas by Clement Moore. "'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, threw open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they flew, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen. On Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in the twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes how they twinkled, his dimples how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of his pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump and a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and he filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney, he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
That was wonderful, Santa. Thank you. Everybody give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed that story. Awesome. Well, next we have Santa's going to help us out. Are you ready, Santa?
I am ready.
All right. We need to draw 3 lucky winners for an e-gift card to Barnes & Noble. But we need your help.
Okay.
Can you give us 1 minute here? Give me 3 numbers between 1 and 93.
First number, let's go with 25.
All right, 25. Give me a minute here. Chelsea Millbrook is our first winner. And what is your second number?
67.
67. Shirley Bradley is our second winner. And what is your third number?
8.
8. Okay. Jamie Hilborn is our third winner. Congratulations to the 3 winners.
Congratulations, one and all.
Nice. Well, thank you so very much for joining us today. We truly enjoyed you being here. From our families to your families, we wish you a very Merry Christmas. And Santa, do you have any other words?
Everybody, enjoy the season, enjoy your families, stay safe, and have a very Merry Christmas.
Bye, Santa.
Be good.
Bye, Santa. See you, Santa. Merry Christmas. Bye, Santa.
His little friend too.
See it under the computer.
Merry Christmas, Santa.
Merry Christmas. Be good.
Bye. Merry Christmas.